All right, so we've done three kinds of sort. We've done bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, and now we're going to do a recursive sort, and it's called merge sort. So merge sort is actually really quite efficient, and the code itself is really, well, the algorithm is really clean. The code is a little tricky. So we'll spend some time together building the code. But for right now, let's look at the algorithm. So the idea is, first step, is that you split up the numbers, right? So I'm going to take all of these values and I'm going to kind of divide them up. So if I do this, I've got those guys. I'm going to split it up half and half. So there's 7 numbers here. So I'm going to take these 4 and move them over here, and these 3 and put them here. Now, if I had, the idea is to split them up and then sort each of the 2 new lists. So I'm looking at the new list. This would be 31, 33, 62, and this would be 27, 36, 49, and that's a 9, and 54. Right? So if I could do this easily, this is a big if, but it would work, and then I would merge them back together. So step 1 is that you split the array in half, split in half. Step 2 is that you sort the left side. Step 3 is that you sort the right side. And step 4 is that you merge them back together. Okay, so we're going to merge these back together. So I'm going to think about it like you're shuffling a deck of cards, right? And you shuffle them back together. So you're going to take the smaller number. So this one and this one are the 2 smallest values right now, right? And 27 is the smallest, so I'm going to take that one first, and now I've used it. And so now I'm looking between 31 and 36, and 31 is the next smallest. So now I've used that one. Now I'm choosing between 33 and 36. Oh, I'm going to take the 33, and then I'm going to look between 62 and 36. Oh, it's definitely 36. Now I've used 36. I'm looking at 49 and 62. I'm going to take the 49. And then the 54, and then I got to my 62. So if you follow this process, it would work. Now the only problem is, how did I go from the mixed up version here to this beautifully sorted list right there? And annoyingly enough, what I actually did was to follow the merge sort algorithm. So what I have to do, if you are watching this whole thing from the beginning and without the magical step where I magically sort the left side and sort the right side, right? I'm going to take this piece that I've got here, and I'm going to call merge sort on that in order to sort that list of 3. So if I called merge sort on that, I'd end up with 62 and 31 and 33 as their own list. So I'd have one list here and a list that's too long there. And I would have to split this one up into 31 because I'd end up merge sorting this one, right? I'd have to sort these. So when you split it up into a list of size 1, it's pretty clear that this is sorted. I mean, that's not useful, but it's true, it's sorted. So I'm going to do a whole example like this so you can see it break down and then merge back together, all right? But the general idea is this thing, right? That it takes all of your numbers, it divides them in half, think integer division, right? So 3 numbers went here and 4 numbers went here, right? And then it's going to merge sort each of these halves until it gets sorted forms of the list. So the sorted forms, and then it's going to use the sorted forms to put the pieces back together up in your final answer. All right, that's ugly as can be. So let me redo this, a better example. So 18, 10, 34, 21, 62, 53, 12, and 29. Every teacher's age. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split it in half. So this is an array that's of size, this time 8. So it's going to divide evenly, right? So we're going to split it up into arrays of 4, right? So one there and one here. And you can fill this in on your own. We're not doing anything fancy with the order. We're just dividing it up. So it's going to split it up and then sort the left, sort the right. Well, in order to sort the left, right? In order to sort the left, we're going to call merge sort. And the first part of merge sort is to split it. So here you go. It's going to get split up 1810 and 3421. And then we should sort these two halves. Well, that's I can't. I'm going to do that by calling merge sort, and the first thing a merge sort does is split it up. So this is going to be 18 and 10. And then it's going to try to merge it. It's going to say, okay, that is sorted. 18 is sorted, 10 is sorted. And then it's going to merge it back together. So it's going to say which is bigger, 18 or 10. And it's going to say, or which one's smaller? And it's going to say 10. So 10 goes here. So now this is it merging. Right? And so now the 10 and the 18, so now I've used the 10, check. Now I'm going to look at the 18. There we go. Hey, that one's sorted. Now I should be able to merge it with this other. Oh, I didn't actually sort the second one. So now this has to be sorted, 34 and 21. Okay, so sort the left side. Sort the left side, we did that. Sort the right side, oh, haven't finished, right? Put it back together. Sort, split, sort, merge. So I'm going to do the merge step, 21 and 34. So now they're merged. And now it's ready to merge both of these two, ready to merge those back into a single array of 4. So you look between this one and this one, because they're the two smallest, right? So you say, okay, well, 10 is smaller, so 10 goes there, right? So then now I can stop looking at 10 and let me look at between 18 and 21. Oh, 18 is still smaller. Okay, now I've used both of these. 21 is the smallest. Now I've used it. Okay, now 34. All right, those are merged back together. Then I have to go all the way over to this other one over here, right? And I got to do the same thing with him. So I have to sort it, and the first step of merge sort is to split. So I'm going to split this here and here. 62, 53. I'm going to split this, 12 and 29. I'm going to split that in order to sort it, right? 62, 53. And I'm going to split this, 12 and 29. And then I merge them back together. When I merge it back together, I use the smallest first. So in this second list, between these two lists, right? The second list is smaller, so I'm going to take the 53, and then the item in the first list, 62. They've been merged in order. And then I go merge these guys, and they'll come out in their original order. And then I have to merge these. So again, I look at the first value in each one, and the smallest of those is 12. So I put it here. The next smallest between, I've used the 12, so now between this and this one is 29. The next smallest is 53, and the next smallest is 52. So you have to write this merge method that puts things back together. And now, very last, we're looking at merging into an 8-element array. So again, we're going to look at the first two, and the smaller of those is 10. So I'm going to put that in. Now we've used 10. Now I'm looking at the next smallest. I'm looking between 18 and 12. I'm going to choose the 12. Now I'm looking between the 29 and the 18, so the next smallest is 18. 12, I've used it, I've used the 18. The next one between 21 and 29 is 21. Between 34 and 29 is 29. Between 34 and 53 is 34. And I keep it going. I just fill in the rest of these. So in class, we're going to write all the code for how on earth this happens. But the general idea is to go through and do those 4 steps. First step, split it in half. Second step, sort the left side. Third step, sort the right side. And fourth step, merge. Okay? So we're going to have a merge method to put everything back, and a separate merge sort method that handles the rest of the algorithm. Okay? All right. Recursive sorting coming to you next time.